A little bit behind the pace that you originally projected, but he's got 30 home runs and he's hitting 280. Without Aaron Judge, the Yankees have to be thrilled with what they're getting. But Jim decided to go into the edit bays and look at video. And you noticed something. You originally wanted to do something about what? His batting stance has opened up more, correct? Not as closed off?
Well, a lot of times, it's easy to look at a guy, let's look at his swing. Well, as a hitter, and you know this, when you're struggling, we've all struggled. April, he did not get off to the best start. For me, things quicken up, your anxiety, your breathing. Next thing you know, you're 0-2, you're getting booed, and all of a sudden things are going really fast. So I decided to look into, is he breathing? Is his mouth open? Is it shut? And we're gonna look a little bit here and break it down, but we're going to show some highlights of him hitting some home runs, which obviously is, he's one of the most talented hitters in the game. Right here, Case, he's closed off a little bit. Same thing, they're elevating balls up on him. That ball's right down the middle. And then there you go. It's April, he's getting booed. So in this case, what I notice is watch his mouth is open, which seems like, you're not supposed to open your mouth. But you can see there's a little bit of anxiety that, here, watch him breathe. He's blowing out. When you're blowing out, things are quickening up. And now we're in August. Watch how calm, in my opinion, I think he's breathing through his nose. When you breathe through your nose, Greg, everything becomes more relaxed. Everything slows down, and the next thing you know, things, especially your bat speed, quickens up. Not that he lost bat speed in April, but it was just an interesting thing to look for, because as a hitter, I remember getting 0-2 when I was struggling, and I remember my breathing would get out of whack. Case, can you attest?
100%.
Yes.
I think if you watch the best guys in the game, you're going to see that, breathing in through your nose, out through your mouth. And it does something to that anxiety. It really kind of relaxes you. And I think for me, when my breathing was right, it turned my vision on. That's what I thought. When my breathing was erratic, or it wasn't in my routine, part of my process, pitch by pitch, I felt like the game sped up on me.
Yes.
When I can get that good deep breath, slow down a little bit, kind of compute what I'm seeing, get back in the box, be ready to go, I felt like my vision turned on. The game slowed down, like you were talking, Jimmy. When you get that, when your breathing's not right and the anxiety's involved, and you're thinking about getting booed, and you're at Yankee Stadium, you're trying to impress all these people, and you're not focusing on your breath, I think the game does speed up on you. I think there's no doubt about it.
Keith, we were talking last night, us Smoltzy, we were in here about facing him in the ninth. Think about all the times late in the game when the crowd would get into it and the emotions and things are speeding up. I think you can practice on deck slowing the game down by your breathing through your nose and just calming it out. Doesn't mean you don't breathe through your mouth, but I do believe when things start hurrying up really quickly, I think and that causes tension. And tension causes your grip to be tight. When you're calm and you're breathing slowly, everything loosens up, and boom, you just kind of let it flow.
Tension's poison.
Sometimes it's not all about the guy's swing. And, it was an interesting thing today to talk about that at the production meeting. And when we looked at it, there is a little bit of a difference. You've seen it.
Wow. Who told you that? How'd you learn that?
You know what? Harvey Dorfman was the mental game of baseball, was big in the breathe. He always had in there, breathe or die. In with confidence and out with doubt. I was always thinking.
I think mine was Eddie Murray. I think Eddie may have mentioned, slow the game down, breathe, make sure
breathe through your nose.
Yeah, breathe, we're all breathing, but no, breathe.
Really breathe.
Meaning breathe and slow it.
Things
yes.
Plesac needs to breathe through his
golf
nose.
Game. Hey, your golf game.
Right. I'm only going to breathe through my nose.
Breathe better.
I won't even talk. No more conversations on the golf course. I'm just busy breathing through my nose.